An invasion in Lake Austin. Now, this is something we've chronicled for years in local waterways. We're talking about hydrilla, the aquatic plant. It grows up to an inch a day, spreading across the lake.
And the city is looking at ways to fight back. Nabil Ramadna shows us the next chapter of the fight, even after years of mitigation efforts.
There's an invasive plant growing fast across Lake Austin.
It is kind of a nuisance.
And Anthony Rodriguez, who kayaks here often, says he's well aware of it.
And you even get stuck just from it being so thick on the surface.
It's called hydrilla, and it's not new to Lake Austin, but it hasn't really been an issue for a long time until now.
The thing that makes it, such a nuisance aquatic plant is because it grows very densely.
Brent Bellinger with Austin Watershed Protection says hydrilla was first documented in Austin in 1999. Shortly after the plant spread to cover about 500 acres of the lake at its peak. In 2003, the city and Texas Parks and Wildlife started adding sterile grass carp to eat the plant. That effort eventually worked, but now they're seeing the plant spread quickly again.
There was then a period of about a decade where Lake Austin was essentially devoid of aquatic vegetation, and now over the past couple of years we've seen kind of a resurgence of aquatic vegetation, native and non-native species.
Now the plan is to make sure the native plants thrive and not the hydrilla. In June, 360 carp were dropped into the lake to slow the spread. There have also been increased surveys to monitor the growth. And now Bellinger says they're working on a new reduction plan.
So we're trying to be deliberate in our stocking, in our management.
They're also working to keep people educated about the issues invasive species can cause to local ecosystems.
Again, it's one of those unfortunate things. You want to keep non-native species out of your aquatic systems.
Nabil Ramadna, KXAN News.
A vegetation survey by Texas Parks and Wildlife conducted in June showed that hydrilla is found on about 74 acres or 5% of Lake Austin. But that number could be higher now because, as we mentioned, the plant can grow an inch per day. Hydrilla is illegal to sell or buy in Texas. It's among several noxious and invasive plants listed in the Texas Agriculture Code. Hydrilla is considered a threat to the ecosystem and can also pose a hazard to swimmers. Back in 2016, an Austin area man told KXAN he nearly drowned after getting caught up in some hydrilla during a triathlon.